Hi everyone, this is Lizzie from Lizzie's Dressing Table, and I hope you're all having a great day. So today we are going to be following the tag 30 perfumes in 30 categories. I have to make a decision about which perfume I want to select based on 30 categories. And you know what, folks? I don't think my collection was quite so vast that I had that much difficulty choosing, but I did have some challenges because really different perfumes in different seasons for me, they change. So if you were to come back to me in, say, 6 months and say, what's your 30 perfumes in 30 categories, choose just one, they would most likely change. We are here in early May, so I have a mindset of springtime. So this is what I would choose. One perfume for 30 categories. So I wanted to give everyone a broader look at what I'm working with. So these are just a slice of my collection. Now they are a bit more than 30 perfumes. So we are going to just aim to choose one perfume for 30 categories. The very first category is vanilla, and my choice for this category is L'Occitane Eau de Vanilliers, and this was released in 2004, and I purchased this perfume in 2006. So I may be considered a dirty dog for doing this, folks, but this is a perfume that has been discontinued. But it's something that I really love to wear in the springtime because it is a much airier vanilla than some of the other vanillas. It's pretty simple. And I'm not going to so much focus on notes today. I'm just going to talk about my general impressions, and we're going to try to get through this as quickly as possible so that it's fun. But yeah, I have had this perfume for a very long time, and actually it's an eau de toilette, and I have made a considerable dent in it, about a third of the bottle. So yes, for the springtime, this is an airy, delicious vanilla, and it's really hard to choose vanillas, so because they're all really pretty beautiful in my book. So that's L'Occitane Eau de Vanilliers for vanilla. So now my choice for rose is Perfumer's Workshop Tea Rose. So I really think that this particular rose perfume is beautiful in the spring. It's very powdery green rose, and I just consider it perfect for spring. I prefer a heavier, more spicy rose for the fall, but for the springtime, this is perfect. So for the oud category, I, like some of my fellow perfume content creators, had a hard time deciding what oud perfume I would want to choose because, quite honestly, I don't have a lot of oud scents. So as you can see, I have two small oud samples. The one on the right is Oud Delice by Robert Piguet. It's something that I received when I purchased Feraud. And this is just an absolutely beautiful, rich, very rich oud. And I love it, but I thought I would just go ahead and show another oud-based perfume that I purchased or received recently. It's from a Middle Eastern perfume shop, and what I was going to suggest is that if you're very interested in oud, of course I know that there is no shortage of oud-based fragrances out on the commercial market, but if you want to smell something authentically oud, my recommendation is to go to a Middle Eastern perfumer shop. They can give you an absolutely gorgeous oud. The one on the left, honestly, I don't know what it's called because the label is in Arabic, but it's just really rich. It's woody. It's just beautiful. And so, yeah, those are my two choices. Sorry, folks, I couldn't decide. So I figured two little perfumes would equal one big one. So my choice for the Gourmand category is Xerjoff Casamorati Lira. This is absolutely delicious. I purchased this only about a month and a half ago, and it was just love at first sniff. It's very much a caramel scent, and that's a really predominant note with this perfume. I absolutely love it. I love the outer packaging, and I will share with you what it looks like. It's just a lovely, lovely scent, and I think it's very light-handed when it comes to being a gourmand, and I think it's really something that you could wear all year round. I know so many of us love our gourmands in the springtime, but I love this one all year round. And so my choice for honey fragrance is actually a hand cream, and this is called Honey in the Moon. It's by TokyoMilk, and I do have a tiny little bottle of this, but I thought that I would share with you the hand cream, and it's their Bonbon Shea Butter Lotion, and it's absolutely a delicious scent. And I wanted to share the packaging because the packaging is really beautiful. And I think that TokyoMilk is known for its packaging, so ta-da. And so, yeah, this is Honey in the Moon. It's absolutely delicious. It's just like a double sweet, beautiful scent. It's got a sugary scent to it, but because it is honey, it's just extra sweet. So this has my full recommendation when it comes to a honey fragrance. So in my citrus category, this was a challenging one. I can tell you that, hey, my name is Liz, so it's really sort of obligatory that I would own a perfume called Liz Sport. This is something that I have had forever. I am not even sure when this was officially launched. I think it was actually the 1990s, and it's a Liz Claiborne perfume. But on the right, I have, and sorry if you can't see it, but I have Jo Malone's Orange Blossom. And gosh, which one am I going to choose? This one is hard, but you know what? I really think I'm going to have to go with Jo Malone's Orange Blossom. This is so delicious, and it's one of those scents that when I smell it, it just makes my knees go weak. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous perfume for the summer. I absolutely love it, and I loved it so much that I purchased a 1 ounce bottle for the summer. I want to be ready. So my all year round scent that I choose is Givenchy's Organza. This came out in the 1980s, and it is absolutely beautiful. It is a big floral scent. It's something I feel that you could wear all year round. It's great for the spring, it's great for the summer, and it would be totally appropriate for the fall and winter too. I think that this is a scent that you can enjoy all year round, and I absolutely love it. So my choice for Tuberose perfume category is TokyoMilk's La Vie La Mort, which also means life or death. And this is an absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous tuberose scent. And when I first smelled it in the boutique where I saw it, it just really made me think of something very delicious. It just made me melt. It smelled to me like what a dulce de leche looks like. It was smelled very much crystallized, sugary, and it smelled beige to me, but beige in a caramel sense. And I know that's unusual for Tuberose to have that smell, but boy, it hit me just viscerally. And I love that. So I'm going to unbox it and just bringing it up closer so you guys can see it. And we'll drop that. So moving on to the seasons categories. So for spring, this would be my absolute favorite perfume. This is Louis Feraud's Vivage. And I know that I've shown this in other videos that I have produced, but this is just an absolutely gorgeous resinous floral that's got deeper notes to it than just white florals. I absolutely love it. And I will unbox it. And so there she is, Louis Feraud's Vivage. Absolutely wonderful. And spring for me is my favorite perfume season. So I had a hard time choosing which spring perfume that I wanted to select as my favorite, but I think it's got to be this one. So for the summer season, and I'm holding this up so everyone can see the label, we are going back to Jo Malone, and this is Jo Malone's Basil and Neroli, and like Jo Malone's Orange Blossom, this perfume, which I think is actually an eau de toilette, but this one makes me just melt. It is so delicious. And really turned me on to aromatics as far as perfumes go. I absolutely love this, and this is why I invested in a 1 ounce bottle. It's absolutely beautiful. And so for the fall, I must choose Etis Divinustis's Serge de Lune. This is a perfume that I purchased a couple years ago when I took a trip to New York City. We went to Etis Divinustis on the Lower East Side in New York City, and it was a tiny little shop, but what was wonderful about it was the salesperson didn't show me a whole ton of perfumes. He asked me, what are some of the notes that you really love? And I was telling him, I love tuberose, I love jasmine, I love vanillas. And he showed me all sorts of perfumes, different perfumes. But this one was the one that caught my heart. It's a creation by Aurélien Guichard. It's got my favorite note of Madagascar vanilla, and it's just mild enough for the fall to just be not a heavy-handed vanilla type scent, but I think that this is absolutely beautiful. Here she is unboxed. She's gorgeous. Love her. And so the perfume that I select for the winter has to be Yves Saint Laurent's Black Opium. That is a scent that I really, really love. And it's, as many of us know, it's warm, it's sweet, it's spicy, it's got coffee notes in it, it's got raspberry, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. So for my winter perfume, it's Yves Saint Laurent's Black Opium. And so for the best musk category, I'm going to go a little bit lower end, although that's not to say that Bath & Body Works doesn't have beautiful scents, but this is an absolute favorite of mine. This is Moonlight Path, and it's got night blooming jasmine in it. It's got soft musk. It has Lily of the Valley. It's just a beautiful, beautiful scent, and I love using this. And so to me, this is the best musk perfume or fine fragrance mist in my perfume library. And so the perfume that I choose for the best tropical scent is Tocca's Florence. This is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful, delicious gardenia. This is the perfume oil, but I also have a very small bottle of Florence, and I find it absolutely delicious. Gardenia is such a bewitching scent, and I never knew that I enjoyed gardenia as much as I do before I smelled Florence. It's a very sweet, banana-y, almost gourmand gardenia. So yeah, that definitely gets my vote for the very best tropical scent in my perfume library. So for the sexiest perfume in my collection, I would have to go with Michael Kors' Very Hollywood. And I'll show you the cap. So I actually won this beauty on a Shop Goodwill auction. I think it was really only one of two perfumes that I bid on, and I got it for about $12. And I think that this is a more of a gardenia heavy scent. So again, we're into the gardenias. I don't know how easy it is to find this perfume, but not that I've looked, but yeah, this is just a beautiful, beautiful gardenia scent. And so, yeah, to me, it's the sexiest perfume that I have. So moving on to the easiest perfume to wear, I think that I would have to go with Kenzo's Flower. This is just delicious. It's a light floral, but it also has notes of fruit, specifically black currant. I think it's got hawthorn in it too. It just gives it a bit of depth, but I find this just really wonderful. I used to wear this perfume in the early 2000s, and so I purchased or repurchased this bottle of perfume maybe a year ago. And I absolutely love it, and I would really consider this to be the easiest perfume to wear all year round. And so my prettiest bottle of perfume, folks, what can I say? I am a child of the 1980s, and without a doubt, I really think that the most beautiful bottle that I have in my collection, and something that I consider to be a prized possession, is Ralph Lauren's Safari. I mean, just look at her. Do they even make perfume bottles like this anymore? And what is even sweeter about this perfume is that I found this in an antique store, and the vendor, I don't think they knew what they had. I purchased this beauty and it was $8. I was so thrilled. I live for moments like that. And I don't spray her very often because I want to just preserve this beauty. This is something that I wore in the 1980s, and to me, hands down, it's the most beautiful perfume bottle that I have in my collection. So, okay, people, beast mode scent, that is going to have to go to an Estee Lauder perfume. And in my collection, I consider Beautiful to be a beast mode scent. It's not something that I would spray more than a couple of drops of, or a couple of sprays of, because it's one of those honking florals. And there she is, ladies and gentlemen, unboxed. My secret weapon, the Beast Mode scent, Beautiful by Estee Lauder. All right, so my favorite oriental scent, and I know I am in good company when it comes to oriental vanillas or oriental perfumes. So this is, of course, what else? This is Shalimar by Guerlain, and it's just absolutely delicious. It's a wonderful ambery oriental scent, and it's something that is in my historical DNA. My grandmother loved this perfume, and so I love this perfume too. It's just a beauty, and I think when I spray this perfume, it reminds me of a very elegant, beautiful woman in a navy velvet dress. Just the epitome of elegance. So yeah, that is my choice for the best oriental scent. So moving on to the next category, the most feminine of my perfumes, I have to give it to the Old Guard Chloe, which was produced under the Karl Lagerfeld name. I absolutely love this. This is another perfume that makes me absolutely melt. I love the peach note in it. I love the magnolia. It's just the most wonderful, prettiest, most feminine perfume that I own, and like Safari, like some of the other scents that I have, I don't like to use her a lot because I know I have plenty, but for me, she's a precious, precious commodity, and so I don't wear her a whole lot, but when I do, I feel my most feminine. So yeah, this is Karl Lagerfeld's Chloe. And so now my most romantic scent, and I equate romance with romance of the season, romance of my own sensibilities in perfumery, in fashion, in just enjoying every day. And for me, the most romantic scent is Anais by Cacharel. The one that kicked off the craze for white florals. She's beautiful. And so now, what is my femme fatale perfume? It would have to be Feraud. I absolutely love this. This is another tuberose scent, and I really struggled between La Vie La Mort and Feraud as my best tuberose scent. To me, in some respects, Feraud is the queen of the tuberose scents. It was created in the 1940s by the perfumer Germain Cellier, and for me, I have a reverence for this perfume as a queenly tuberose. I love her, and here she is without her box. She's just absolutely beautiful. I love tuberose scents. Do you? To me, it seems like the woman who would wear Feraud would be very, very vampy. She'd wear a sexy black dress, be perfectly made up. Her makeup would be flawless, and she would be on the prowl. So, yeah, Feraud by Robert Piguet. And so a scent inspired by, and we're going low again, folks. So this is Bath & Body Works Getaway Soiree. And for me, this smells like a great dupe of Replica's Beach Walk, which I absolutely love. But I think it also smells pretty reminiscent of Tom Ford's Soleil Blanc. So some of you might laugh at this, but I love wearing this perfume. I love wearing this, and it's a fine fragrance mist, but I love wearing it at night. It's light enough, and it just gives me great beach vibes. So yeah, that's my perfume that is inspired by. And so my best woody scent, and I don't have a lot of woodsy type scents, and I'm going to make sure that this is in focus. Now this is a sample, a travel sample that I received from fragrance.net. And there we go. So this is Serge Lutens' Femininity du Bois. And this is really the first woodsy scent that Serge Lutens ever created for women. It's a beautiful, earthy, woodsy scent. And I wore it a couple days ago, and it lasts forever on fabric. So yeah, that is definitely my choice for the best woody scent in my perfume collection. And so for the perfume that represents the dark side of my perfume loves is another scent by Robert Piguet. It's L'Insomnie, which is French for the insomniac. I discovered this when I purchased Feraud several years ago. I got a sample of this and I just kind of sat on it for about a year, but when I smelled it, oh my goodness, this is absolutely delicious. This is got vanilla in it, but it also has this deep, dark, rich plum. It's just delicious, and it's a scent for me that's very calming, very centering, and so I consider, I guess, the dark to be settling to me. This is my choice for the best, darkest scent in my collection. Okay, so my best amber, I think it has to go to Obsession for Men. I really like Obsession for Women, but I am passionate about Obsession for Men. I purchased this recently at a duty-free shop. I can't say that it offered any kind of bargain, but I got a 4.2 fluid ounce bottle of Obsession, and to me, it's truly a unisex scent. I have an old, smaller bottle, but I really think that if they have reformulated this, it's perfect for men and women. It's sweet, it's rich, it's ambery. So yeah, that is my choice for the best amber scent. Rich, unisex, amber, spicy. And so for my favorite Christmas scent, it's got to be Alien Goddess. I actually smelled this perfume in a very tiny bottle that I found at an antique store maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and I absolutely fell in love with that scent. It's just a delicious, rich take on the jasmine in the regular Alien bottle, and I absolutely love this, and I associate this with Christmas because I came upon the perfume at Christmas time as I was shopping in an antique store. So yeah, I love wearing this in the colder months. I think it's absolutely beautiful, even though I think that it's a scent that could be considered summery too. There she is in her beautiful talisman costume, golden, gleaming, gorgeous. That's Alien Goddess by Thierry Mugler, my Christmas scent. So now what is my most iconic perfume in my perfume collection? I could very well have gone with Chanel No. 5, but I'm not someone who cares that much for Chanel No. 5. I have it in my collection because it is a piece of history, and being a perfume collector who particularly focuses on vintage scents, Chanel No. 5 to me is almost obligatory. But for me, the scent that I consider the most iconic is Dior's Diorissimo. It was created in the 1950s by Edmond Raudnitska, and it is considered the perfume that gets closest to emulating the actual scent of Lily of the Valley, which was Christian Dior's favorite scent. This one is just resplendent. When you shower yourself in it, you're showering in spring flowers. This is a scent that does not last long, but she's just so beautiful and still so contemporary too. It's just, I think, transcends the decades, the ages, and if you want a perfect spring scent, you can't do any better than Dior's Diorissimo. And so now, if I had to choose a perfume that I would want to wear to the beach, I think it would have to be Vanilla Fields. This is a vanilla that is more summery. It hints more of suntan lotion, of the golden dunes, of sunshine, of warm breezes, of water. I love Vanilla Fields. It's delicious. I have friends who wear Vanilla Fields, so I have great associations for it. I don't go to the beach all that much, but if I had to choose a scent to wear to the beach, I think it would be Vanilla Fields. And so this is the very last category, the scent that I enjoy wearing to bed. And I'll tell you, this just knocks my keister right out. And I have talked about this multiple times, but this is Coty's Vanilla Musk. It is absolutely delicious. Of course, it's got vanilla in it, but it's got something deeper with that musk. To me, it smells almost herbal, almost like a Christmas wreath, if that makes sense. I love this perfume, and invariably I spray it on at night, and it helps me to go to sleep. So yeah, if you're looking for a perfume or a cologne that helps you to sleep, I go with Coty's Vanilla Musk. So there we have it, folks. Those are my selections. One perfume for 30 categories. I thought that this was just a fun video to record, and I took inspiration from the content creators who came before me in doing this. That includes Danielle from My Perfume Journal. It also includes Lizzie from Rose and Jones. Check out her channel. There's also This Ganny TV. She, I think, might have been the first. Or no, actually it might have been Carmen Viejo Aromatico, and then also Claire from Dr. Claire Perfume. So I hope that you enjoyed my video. This was great fun. This gives you an introduction to some of the scents in my perfume library. And so I'm not going to tag anyone particularly or tell anyone that they should go ahead and do this. This is a challenge. It does take time. But if you are a content creator and you're watching this and are inspired, I would love to see what you choose for your 30 categories. So let's just all join together and celebrate the beauties in our collection. And so if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up if you would be so kind. Please consider subscribing to my channel. And with that, I wish you the best day possible, and I will see you in my next video. So take care. Bye-bye.